additional body in that back line with the introduction of Elias Bola.
There he is, his first intervention. Foul there on Tirasin, and no hesitation from the referee to give the card to Paytm.
You know, this has been excellent centre-forward play from Tirasin in this match for Thailand. The way he's taking these knocks, winning the free kicks, holding it up, showing himself for a pass. Very, very good centre-forward play by Tirasin. Not necessarily just all about the goals. In a game like this, when you're trying to kill the rhythm, someone like that in those positions who's brave, going to receive even though he knows he's going to take a hit.
So Elias Bola has come in, he's 6'5", 1.96 meters tall, born in Sweden to a Swedish mother, a Thai father. And he recently started playing for his country a couple of years ago. And there's Beer, who will win this race. Back to his goalkeeper, Siwadak.
A wonderful turn of pace from Beer there.
Not something you would necessarily...
Interesting. Run in behind. Nice little race between Kong Fung and Beer.
The other player, of course, is Tanawat, 21 years of age. He has joined the Leicester City squad, yet to make his debut with them. Born in Thailand, but spent his youth in France.
Oh, what a take from Tien Lin.
Brilliant. Tanawat's actually played for the France under-17, so he's got some real quality about him. Played for Nancy as well in his youth career. And the other player to come on, we just mentioned there, Kong Fong.
Yeah, Tien Lin is turned away from Elias Bola to try and protect the ball. Felt the arm come across, and he's won the free kick. This is too far for a shot, surely. From Quang Hai.
There was almost a little question mark at the end of that sentence. Kong Fong had a chat. He's not going to be taking it. The man who's now fast approaching 50 caps for his country. Has had stints in Belgium with Saint-Troiden and Japan, Mita Hollyhock.
Looks like he's going to go for it.
And it does look like Quang Hai. Shaping up to shoot. Had the keeper scrolling, but it was always going wide.
Yeah, I don't think he would have had enough to really beat Siwarak. You could see it coming from a long way. Nice swerve and dip on the ball. So Siwarak got his angles well covered.
Wicked bounce though, wasn't it? Right in front of the goal, just a bit wide.
I feel like I've seen Mano in that outfit a few times now. I wonder if that's his good luck charm.
Well, can't argue with it so far. They've won every game.
Yeah, it's got absolutely nothing to do with his tactics or the quality of his team. It's what he wears, right? That's how it works.
You footballers are a superstitious lot.
Sama.
Here's Tiraton, who came closest for Thailand to scoring. Now Chanatip. Oh, he's fluffed at that one, the keeper. Tirasin as well. It looked straightforward enough for Win Mun. Moment of drama inside that Vietnamese penalty area. Here's Elias Bola, who I think might be the tallest player here at the tournament. Saraj. They need that goal, don't they, Vietnam, just to put the pressure on Thailand. He's had a few of these, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's putting himself about Tirasin. Again, it's absolutely brilliant. Centre forward play. Again, making sure he's available. Make a nuisance of himself. He's won a few free kicks in these situations already as well. Has that experience, that quality coming through. The thing is, with the outfit that Monopolking has got on, do you think it's the same black shirt and the same jeans?
I thought we were.
I want to go back to that. Let's see how this pans out, this free kick.
Here is Tiraton. Oh, that's fallen nicely, hasn't it? Oh, it's a fantastic block from Tuck The new man in, Tanawat.
That's going to be my question to
I think you should ask that
Mano in the post-match,
yeah,
as this free kick comes in. Couldn't quite work a decent opening for the shot there, but again, in these situations, perfect for Thailand. Exactly where they want to be, in possession of the ball. Like, do you think he just has that one black shirt, or is it like 3 or 4 black shirts that he's got? Because I'd imagine...
I'd like to think he's got more than one, Russian.
So it's not important that it's the same shirt, or the same pair of jeans. It just has to be that combination of the black shirt, rolled up sleeves.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll leave it now.
But by the way, I have to just add that Roshan himself is wearing a black shirt and blue jeans tonight. So
with the rolled up sleeves as well. Don't worry, I've not been in contact with Monopolking.
Well, you've had a couple of chats with him.
Yes,
throughout this tournament. Very friendly guy.
Yeah, I mean he's good with the media. You know, I like speaking to him. Very knowledgeable coach. But you know, the thing is, we touched on him and what he said in press conferences, right? We'll come back to it.
Conform. Still conform. He's spotted space down that left-hand side. What a shot on there, of course. Well, Kong Hong Dui going for it. Now, Van Tuan is coming on, and that's his last bit of action, Kong Hong Dui.
Yeah, good attack from Vietnam again. That's an intelligent ball from Kong Fong, just to switch the angle of attack. But Thailand do well enough. Bodies in defense. Van Tuan on for Hong Dui, the left wing back. So there will be another reshuffle here for Vietnam. There was a piece of paper as well handed over to Quang Hai, who's reorganizing things for them.
We'll just have a look at that, see how that develops. Van Tuan is on his right-hand side for now. Here's Chanatip.
Chanatip again is hanging on to it. Such good play from Chanatip. He's breaking it up. Again, eases the pressure. His ball retention is just superb. Now, the same thing I like about Monopolking is when you listen to him speak in these press conferences, is he's not afraid to say, we're going for it. We want to win. We want to go on and win the title. We want to attack. You know, he's not... It's not like what you usually get in press conferences, you know, from certain coaches.
You know the old, I respect the opposition, all that. We've had very little of that in this competition.
Yeah, to be fair.
It's been very refreshing.
It's been great.
There's been good needle in these press conferences.
Yeah, some of the comments have been fantastic. I mean, it's got everyone talking.
We still have 2 more matches after this, the final. The two-legged final of the AFF Suzuki Cup.
So just very quickly, I think what's happened here for Vietnam with the reshuffle, Van Dijk has gone out to that left-hand side now.
Has that been kept in? Yes, according to the officials. Oh, we've seen Park Hang-seo finally kind of come out of his dugout area. He was getting one of his assistants to do that. Away by Tiraton. It's the handball there on Tirasin.
Yeah, it does look like in certain situations they switched it to a back four here, Vietnam, with Tien Dung, the number 4, is going to play at left back in possession of the ball. And then here, obviously, when they lose it in these phases, then it shifts again into a back 3. Comes back into the center of that defense, and then Van Dijk just fills in that left wing back position.
Needs must, Roshan. This is something they're departing from their usual.
Well, again, this is another example of how fluid formations can be, right?
It's good to see. We've seen a fair bit of flexibility in this tournament. Nice Bola getting there. Nokai. Great ball out to Van Tuan. A heavy touch on from Tiraton. Now, many felt that Tiraton should have got punished in that last game. Park Hang-seo amongst them. There's maybe a little bit of an ironic cheer there for the yellow card being shown.
Yeah, it's a high foot into Quang Hai.
Tiraton will miss the first leg of that final. That booking here right now. They've got to think about this free kick from Quang Hai. They're going to far post Sibarak as well.
Love that from Quang Hai. Great idea. And Siwarak just takes a step forward here. Almost gets caught out. Has to track it all the way through. Does his job. Concedes a corner.
Keeper's done really well there, Siwarak.
Yeah, that really takes the pressure off your defense. He's confident how he's come out to claim that. He's done very well since he's come on, Siwarak.
Yes. Nobody is now down. We're going to see a little bit more of this as the match progresses.
And have a look at that. Well, the first, there's no doubt this is a foul. Have a look at the second challenge that came in. On Saras, I think it was. First foul of on Narubadin on that occasion.
Elias, not a good pass to Tiraton, but they've got away with that. done there by Tanawat. The crowd didn't appreciate what Sarac was doing there.
Yeah.
We talked about yesterday, there was that period in the second half where everything just seemed to go Singapore's favour. There was a succession of 18 fouls in that second half. Nothing just seems to be going Vietnam's way at the moment.
Oh, this is perfect. Perfect, absolutely perfect for Thailand. They're controlling the game really well. The second half, it's been all of them. Dictated the tempo of it, winning free kicks, slowing it down, taking as long as they possibly can with these restarts. It's going to plan. Everything is going to plan for Thailand.
And this free kick has now got the Thai fans on their feet. Their left-footed specialist on the ball. But he's delivered it straight at Win Man. Quickly releases.
Oh, lovely turn.
Lovely turn there. Excellent work. Quang Hai. Now to Tan Tai. Excellent defending, but the trouble's not over yet, and it's straight at Sivadak.
Well, they're trying Vietnam. They try and find a way through. And past Sivadak and goal. Another save he's had to make. It's flicked on the first time and just bobbling around in the box. Eventually into the arms of Sivadak. This has been the story for Vietnam in this Suzuki Cup. The fact that they've created opportunities but they haven't been able to finish them off. The shooting accuracy throughout the competition has been poor.
Yeah, they've had all those chances, haven't they? Go back to that game against Indonesia, in particular game against Laos. They struggled against the back five. And that's what they're facing right now. They came into this tournament as big favourites, 99th in the world. Highest ranked side in Southeast Asia. Thailand number 2, they are very keen to regain that status as the kings of ASEAN. They had 2 goalless draws in World Cup qualifiers, but the difference being that it was Vietnam who impressed greatly. Thailand limply eliminated. Innocuous shot straight at Sivadak.
Lacking a little bit of composure in those key moments, in those attacking areas. Again, Tien Lin just snatches at this, falls into him in a pretty good position. Yes, he was getting closed down by Sarac, but you wonder if he could perhaps have taken a touch first in front of him, set himself up for a better shot at goal. Let's look at the touches there, Theraton. Lots of involvement in this game, leading the way. Followed by Ho Tan Tai and Quang Hai. And it's interesting that we haven't seen Chanatip's name there. Not as much involvement in this game.
He was immense, wasn't he, in that last game? First leg. Good Sada with the clearance. Important touch on Kutsada. Was that a foul? Certainly Van Tuan felt that was, but looked good from Kritsada, didn't it?
Incredible challenge from Kritsada. Such a solid challenge. And again, another one who I think has done really, really well in central defense for Thailand.
Narubadin looks up. Low pass looking for perhaps Chanatip. Bit stretched at the moment, Kritsada. There's Tanawat. There's Satuyan. Manuel Beer. Far more confident now on the ball, Thailand. 25 minutes or so here for the Vietnamese to get back into this. They need 2 goals. This again works for them. Sarach rolling around.
Clever touch away. Just takes it away from Tianzong. There. And then contact arrives. There'll come a point where their frustration is going to start to creep in for Vietnam. So things not going their way. Lots of stoppages.
3 defeats in semi-finals in the first leg. 2007, 2010 and 2016 for Vietnam. And all 3, they would not go on to the final.
I think we could potentially be seeing Poklo Anand coming on for Thailand. Seeing a bit of movement on the bench.
There's the keeper, Chapchai, who was tearful as he got stretchered off, and he may have seen his last bit of action here at the AFF Suzuki Cup 2020. We'll see, and we'll know in the coming days. I think they want to get that change on now. Sarach is going off. Poklo Anand will replace him. 30-year-old Poklo, one of the more experienced players here, plays for Bangkok United. Team that, of course, Mano Polking knows well. Almost 50 caps for his country. Thailand have made 4 changes now. Rather dramatic from Tantai, who was not happy with that. Win Tuan Han is going to come on. Van Duk is the man who's replacing.
Oh yeah, they're not happy with that. Mano Polking in his bench. I thought there was a kick out at Tirasin. The referee said play on. Wasn't having any of it. He's having a word with the 4th official now. Just have a look here. Takes the ball away. That's a foul. It's very unfortunate, Tirasin.
Tuan Han, 26 years of age, 21 caps for his country. Had a stint in Japan with Yokohama FC. He's a new man in. 3 changes now made by Vietnam.
He's Tuan Han's a player I really quite like. Bags of energy. Can really dictate the game from midfield with the way he makes his runs in behind opposition defenses. Works very hard to win those first and second balls as well. Frustrating times for Vietnam. And even Turnip is telling his teammates, just take as long as you need, take as long as you like, just slow it down, relax, take as much time, walk up to the ball. And Tirasin again making himself available. Couple of words exchanged between himself and Tan Chung.
Yeah, he's kept it. He's a very humble guy, isn't he? Tirasin, who's one of the best exports for Thailand. In Japan and Spain. Almeria in La Liga. Didn't really work out for him. A couple of spells in Japan. Now 35. The all-time top scorer in the AFF Suzuki Cup. Roshan, you describe some of those balls forward as a little bit desperate at times. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. They've got 20 minutes to get these 2 goals. Have they threatened enough for you in the second half?
No, they haven't. I mean, Sivarak has had to make a couple of saves, but generally I think he's been comfortable. It's nothing that he's really been troubled by.
Again, the crowd can just hear what they're trying to do. I think it's starting to feel time is against them, and
you can start to feel like it's not going your way, and things are going against you, and you're running out of ideas.
Bola. Now, could be dangerous here. Thailand in these sort of situations.
You know, since there's a bit of a lull in the play here, I think what Vietnam really need to do is what Thailand have done the last few years in terms of players going abroad, playing in Japan, playing at a higher level. And I know Vietnam have done that previously. The likes of Kong Fung have gone overseas, Xuan Trong has gone overseas.
Not really,
but it hasn't really worked out for them. And perhaps there's this fear among Vietnamese players that if they make the move, then it could go flat. Couldn't work for them. But it's an opportunity, it's a risk you got to take. I look at this Vietnamese team and I think of Quang Hai immediately. I mean, I think for a couple of years now, he's perhaps been ready to move on. And I could see him, just like Turnip, thriving in the J-League, for example, in terms of the style of play. I don't know about the K-League, just because the styles are quite different.
We'll come back to that now. Look at that, Narabanin on that right-hand side. That's a poor ball from him.
And Huang Duc's another one from this Vietnamese side, I think, ready to test himself in a higher level league.
High clearance from him. Now Tiraton. Well, just look at the success of the likes of Tiraton and Turnip. Tirasin to a certain extent in the J-League, of course. J-League have been very open to this part of the world, haven't they? Very welcoming. Got some agreements here with ASEAN nations.
I think the K-League is something similar as well in terms of the quotas.
There's an ASEAN...
there's an ASEAN spot, if I'm not mistaken. I might have to go and do a bit more research on that if you see Huang Duc. But I just think perhaps the styles, you know, the styles of the leagues, they matter.
Talking of style, here he comes. Turnip Songkrasin hasn't really had one of these runs today. He's lost his footing.
Tan Chung, another one that sent off that Vietnamese defense.
Not Kai, look where he is at the moment. No one got on the end of that.
Good defending by Beer.
He's been immense today, hasn't he?
Yeah, both him and Krisada have been outstanding for Thailand. Everything generally that's come in the air, they've been first to it, or if they put a challenge in. Not allowed any sort of real free headers, aside from that one from Tan Thai off that corner.
Antoine. Even now, Russian, that one goal would make things interesting, wouldn't it, for Vietnam?
It certainly would.
14 odd minutes to go. Antoine.
It's not going to happen like that.
Not too much on that from Tuanan.
It certainly would, and it would certainly change the momentum of the game. It would give the Vietnamese fans in the stadium a huge lift. To be fair, the fans in here have been incredible.
Mobil ini gue beli pakai Easy Deal. Easy Deal itu program finansial yang smart. Gue bisa punya mobil sekeren ini dengan budget mobil standar aja. Gak cuma itu, ada Easy Deal yang hemat. Jadi gue bisa beli gear-gear yang oke buat syuting. Easy Deal juga fit banget sama gue. Soalnya biaya cicilannya di tahun-tahun pertama itu ringan banget. Terakhir, Easy Deal itu bikin hidup gue mudah. Gue bisa upgrade mobil pakai program trade-in. Thank you buat Easy Deal yang udah ngewujudin itu semua. Easy Deal, get your Toyota, upgrade your style. Mobil ini gue beli pakai Easy Deal. Easy Deal itu program finansial yang smart. Gue bisa punya mobil sekeren ini dengan budget mobil standar aja. Gak cuma itu, ada Easy Deal yang hemat. Jadi gue bisa beli gear-gear yang oke buat syuting. Easy Deal juga fit banget sama gue. Soalnya biaya cicilannya di tahun-tahun pertama itu ringan banget. Terakhir, Easy Deal itu bikin hidup gue mudah. Gue bisa upgrade mobil pakai program trade-in. Thank you buat Easy Deal yang udah ngewujudin itu semua. Easy Deal, get your Toyota, upgrade your style.
Close Up sekarang dengan Triple Fresh Formula. Mencegah gigi berlubang, melawan 99% bakteri, agar nafas segar hingga 12 jam.
Foto yuk!
Memberimu kepercayaan diri untuk lebih dekat. Close Up Triple Fresh Formula.
To Van Tuan. They look pretty good at the 5 as well, haven't they?
Yeah, it's been secure for Thailand. It looks like a foul throw to me, but play's been allowed to go on.
Nokai trying to put it into the mix. Moving away. Pity what?
Because of the changes that Vietnam have made, they don't have an outlet out wide on that left-hand side. And a lot of it is congested through the middle. But they're struggling to play these passes through those central positions.
Lei Van Xuan replaces Tan Tai, who had that glorious chance, didn't he? Tuan An. Replaced by Pan Xuan Man.
It can't be Tuan An. Can't be Tuan An. He's still on the... Oh, is he going off now? That's a strange one. He's still on the pitch. He's just gone off the pitch on the far side there, Tuan An. Not quite sure what's happened to him. If he's picked up an injury in the short time he's been on.
Yeah, he was only on for a very, very short time. You would think so, but he's running back. Two players that have come on. Lei Van Xuan, 22 years of age. On his second cap, plays for Hanoi. Supachai, who's played a bit part role really in this tournament. He comes off for Tirasin. He's put in another very good shift, hasn't he, for Thailand. But he is not adding to his tally just yet. Supachai Chedet had a very good previous AFF Suzuki Cup. 25 caps now for him, the 23-year-old. Plays for Buriram. Van Xuan, as I said, can play fullback or defensive midfielder. He's come on for a short while. The other one is Pan Xuan Man. 25 also. Only got another cap to his name. So they're bringing on two relatively untested. And maybe now, Roshan, there's perhaps an air of resignation for Vietnam.
I think Thailand can feel how close they are to winning this one. Try set sprawling. You know, it's not just that they've tried to slow it down when they can, the way they've played the game, Thailand. But also you see they're not taking risk with the positionings of the players. If you're seeing Thailand in an attacking sense, in a game that they need to chase and get the goals, you see Narubadin going forward. We haven't seen any of that, I don't think, in this game. You see Tiraton getting forward into those central positions. We haven't really seen that as well from him. So even with the positions, I've come into this set, we're not going to open ourselves too much, we're not going to take chances. We take the less riskier route, and it's worked brilliantly for them. Obviously they didn't have to, having come into this game leading by 2-0.
Straight at the keeper from Huangduk. It's been one of the few chances they've had in the last 15-20 minutes. And there's already dancing and celebrations going on in the stands where the Thai fans are. They can sense it. It would take something pretty special now from Vietnam. We've seen stranger things happen. Far too much on that from Van Tuan, away by Tiraton. Hwang Duk, now Kwang Hai. Maybe a bit of magic from him. Hwang Duk, important touch on from Supachai. Here is Chanatip. 3 against 2 in favour of Vietnam, but you've always got the Chanatip factor. Gone wide here with Supachai, but that's fine for Thailand. He'll try to hold the ball up as much as he can. Poklo. Now Chanatip. Tanawat saw that little gap there, didn't he? Tanawat!
Lovely run from Tanawat. And again, Thailand in full control of this. Lovely work right up until the shot. Got his head up, he's leaning back as he hits that.
Now or never really for Vietnam. Now rebutting clears. Shows proud record against ASEAN nations. Yes. Over and over. Unless Manuel Beer, excuse me, fouled. A lot of excitement, but it's Beer who was fouled by Tien Lin.
Yeah, it was an overhead kick from Tien Lin. Beer again, strong in the air. Comes right through. He knows there's a chance that he's going to take a hit here. Still, he's got to make that.
Right to his throat, it looks like.
Yeah, painful one for Beer. And potentially a dangerous one as well.
Yeah.
Brave defending. Yeah, thumbs up. Great to see.
A minute and a half plus amount of time here to get through, so they can make one more change if they want.
Thai fans can feel it, you know.
Yeah, they're almost there. Good atmosphere in that stand. Yellow card for Tien Lin. Taking their time here with Emmanuel Beer. And that's how's he been today. Solid, very, very solid. Duels won, look at that.
Yep. He has been excellent alongside Kritsada. Give them such a stable pace to go on and do their thing. Thailand, in an attacking sense. You've got a defensive unit like that.
So just 4 minutes now for Vietnam. They need 2 goals. In that short amount of time. Poking took exception to that. They were coming together. The new man in, Xuan Man and Chanatip. It's been a relatively tepid affair between the two benches today. We were thinking there might have been fireworks.
Yeah.
I think they didn't want to get near that shirt, Roshan, that he's been using for weeks on end. Schwanman, Kritsada. It's a handball from him. Good anticipation though. They're throwing as many people forward as they can to just try and force the situation. Now, someone's just gone down here. I think it's Schwanman. They're upset with Tiraton. Well, this would be crazy. If Tiraton, he's already on a yellow card. They're just temper spray. We will. We might have just called it a little too early. On things being fairly civilized today. Well, let's see. Let's see here on the replay.
Right there, Tiraton. There's a bit of an arm.
Nothing.
There's a bit of an arm, but really it's nothing.
And that stuff needs to be punished, Roshan.
Yeah.
He took it very coolly, didn't he, Tiraton?
He did. I'm glad the team of officials there haven't overreacted.
Look at him, he's fine, Schwanman.
I think what happened there is we saw Schwanman leave a bit in on Tiraton. The ball comes into the safe arms of Simara. So Tiraton on the way back just wanted to give Schwanman a bit of a reminder that he's not there to be messed with.
A minute and a half left here at the National Stadium. Elias Dola, he's been solid as well since they brought him in. It has worked an absolute treat for Thailand. What about the man in the middle today, Roshan?
Yeah, he's been really good, which is refreshing to say, refreshing to see as well.
Bang Hai floats that in. Narabudin goes down.
That should be about it, you know. I think unless some kind of miracle happens here in Kallang, I think Thailand have sealed their place in the final of the AFF Suzuki Cup 2020. The second leg of the final set to take place on the first day of 2022.
Exactly. Absolutely right. We've got two more of these matches to come. And for the 11th time in 13 editions of the AFF Suzuki Cup, Thailand have made it into the grand final, underlining just why they are the top team overall in Southeast Asian football, and they've done it at the expense of the team that they would regard as the pretenders to the crown. Vietnam came into this tournament with so much pedigree in recent times, having got to the third round of World Cup qualifiers, having been the highest ranked team in ASEAN. Thailand came here with a mission, and boy, have they done it. They've done it effectively and ruthlessly today.
Yeah, and they've been incredibly professional about their performance here. They knew what they had to do in this situation, and they did the job. We've spoken about tactically how they were spot on. They didn't take any unnecessary risk in the positions that the players would have taken up. They weren't as open as they normally would be, Thailand. They held their shape. Tirasin, I thought, up front did a fantastic job to hold on to the ball in those centre forward positions, win free kicks when he needed to. And look, I think just generally the way they played in this competition, they absolutely deserve their place in the final, and what a fantastic final it's going to be between Thailand and Indonesia.
Thank you very much, Rish Roshan Rai. Celebration in the blue half of the stadium because Thailand are through to the finals, having drawn with Vietnam tonight, and on aggregate they win 2-0 in the AFF Suzuki Cup 2020. So, as is tradition now, the man of the match is awarded, and it is Pitiwat who gets it. You'd thought he'd be a bit happier about it.
I'm really glad Pitiwat has won this, because I think he's been one of the unsung heroes in this Thai team. Having to do a job for the team as in that base of that midfield, protecting his defense. It's good that he's been rewarded with a nice Oppo phone.
I hope he smiles if he actually gets to win the trophy. There's Chanatit Songkrasin, a little bit quieter today. Didn't get to play in the last tournament. Was the MVP in the prior two editions in 2014 and 2016. And it's delight for Thailand here to get into yet another final. And the stats of, you know, Russian, it looks like more than double the number of shots in Thailand. But how many of those?
Dangerous opportunities. Yeah, not too many. I mean, it tells a story there. Held a lot of possession. Vietnam had opportunities, but not real clear-cut chances. And the shooting accuracy wasn't very good from Vietnam's point of view, and that's what's hurt them in this competition.
It's kind of summed up Vietnam in this tournament. They've failed in front of goal, and that brings an end to their participation in the AFF Suzuki Cup 2020. From Rish Roshan Rai, Misha Zadak and the rest of the team, thanks a lot for joining us. We'll see you at the grand final.
ก่อนเราลงมาในนัดที่2เนี่ยเราก็ไม่ได้คิดว่าเรามีสกอร์ตุนอยู่ 2-0 ในนัดแรกอะไรเงี้ยเราก็คิดว่านัดเนี้ยก็เป็นอีกนัดหนึ่งที่เราต้องการชนะเหมือนกันแล้วก็โอเคเราก็เริ่มเกมด้วยสกอร์ 0-0 ก็ทุกคนก็พยายามลงไปช่วยกันเล่นช่วยกันรับแล้วก็สุดท้ายเราก็ต้องอดทนมากๆแล้วก็สุดท้ายก็ได้ผลตามที่เราต้องการมาโน่เขาวางแทคติกยังไงครับโอเคมาโน่ก็พยายามให้เพสสูงเหมือนเดิมอะไรเงี้ยเพื่อให้กดดันให้เขาเล่นยากโอเคซึ่งเราก็ทำได้อาจจะไม่ตลอด90นาทีแต่ว่าโอเคก็มีบอลยาวจากเวียดนามแล้วก็ครึ่งหลังเราก็ปรับเกมเพื่อป้องกันลูกอากาศอะไรเงี้ยก็สามารถป้องกันลูกอากาศได้ดีก็ลดความอันตรายของเวียดนามลงไปได้สุดท้ายฝากอะไรถึงแฟนบอลครับเข้ารอบชิงได้แล้วครับผมก็เหลืออีก2นัดอะไรเงี้ยก็นัดแรกก็พวกเราก็พยายามทำอย่างเต็มที่นะครับก็ฝากแฟนบอลไทยให้กำลังใจพวกเราด้วยก็เริ่มจากนัดชิงนัดแรกก่อนแล้วก็พวกเราก็หวังว่าอีก2เกมข้างหน้าจะเป็นผลงานที่ดีของเราขอบคุณครับ
Thực sự là hôm nay toàn đội đã bước vào sân với một tinh thần chiến đấu cao nhất. Có lẽ là ở cả hai trận đấu thì may mắn không đến với đội tuyển Việt Nam. Đội tuyển Việt Nam đã trải qua một hành trình dài từ đầu năm đến bây giờ. Đó là một hành trình dài và hai trận đấu vừa qua cả đội đã cố gắng hết mình, và trận đấu ngày hôm nay thì tinh thần chiến đấu của toàn đội đã nỗ lực để cống hiến vì màu cờ sắc áo và vì người hâm mộ đang chờ đợi đội tuyển. Nên là thực sự thì kết quả này dù không như mong muốn thì cũng thật là tiếc, nhưng mà cũng xin gửi lời xin lỗi cũng như là cảm ơn đến toàn thể những cổ động viên đã yêu đội tuyển Việt Nam.
Năm 2022 ngay đầu năm chúng ta còn các trận đấu vòng loại World Cup ở AFF cuối 22 lại đá rồi, và Hải muốn chia sẻ gì với người hâm mộ khi mà năm sau chúng ta đã quyết tâm trở lại?
Như Hải đã nói thì thực sự là mong người hâm mộ sẽ thông cảm cho toàn đội. Toàn đội đã trải qua một hành trình dài với rất là nhiều khó khăn. Hy vọng là mọi người sẽ luôn luôn tiếp tục đồng hành và cổ vũ cho đội tuyển dù trong bất cứ hoàn cảnh nào. Và một lần nữa thì thay mặt toàn đội thì Hải xin gửi lời cảm ơn rất là nhiều tới những người hâm mộ Việt Nam đã yêu đội tuyển và luôn cổ vũ cho đội tuyển. Chúng tôi sẽ cố gắng nhiều hơn nữa để trở lại trong năm tới.